Hello everyone and welcome to Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, it's kind of awkward like how there's no sound here, but either way, let's get started. So, this is, I honestly call this like the true sequel to Mario 1 because you know how Lost Levels went. That was a terrible, I don't know, like that was just a bad game, like man. Like it had Mario enemies, it had like the Mario 1 style, but the level design was just not right, you know? And well, I do like the US Mario 2 enough. It's way too different to be considered a true sequel to Mario 1. But with Mario 3, as overrated as it is, it did bring in like all the elements that made the original game great, and and expanded upon it really like tenfold really. Like you have so many new enemies, so many new power-ups here, and it's just a lot bigger than the first game. It's like what a sequel should do. It expands on what's already there and makes a much better game, you know? And while I don't think Mario 3 is as great as people make it out to be, I still admit that it is a really great game, and I don't know if I'd say it left like a standard for Mario games to follow, but the quality is very high, I'd say. It's like very fun to go through. Levels are usually pretty short, so you can really just pick it up for a while and play a few stages and put it down again. Well, at least for the Virtual Console. I don't know if you can do that for the original game, because you know, NES and all that. Like, I don't know if you turned off the game, you just go back to World 1 or whatever. But with the Virtual Console, you can just turn the game off, and then the next time you go to it, you'll be right back where you left off. So, I'm not the best at this game, so don't be surprised if you see a couple failures, but I'll do my best. So, I don't want to fail too hard because, what is it? Oh, come on. Right, I want to get up there, because Right. Yeah, there's a secret in here. Woo! So yeah, I want to get as many lives as I can here. Alright. Hold on. Can I just get... No, I'm not even gonna try. Screw that. I want to avoid losing my mushroom or whatever. So... But yeah, I do like this game quite a bit. It does have a lot of elements that are like mainstream in the series now, but I think it's a little bit overhyped. A little bit over-exaggerated how good this game is, but that, you know, that's just me. Like, a lot of people seem to consider this game one of the best games ever made, or one of the best 2D games. I do like this game, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it really deserves that much praise. But, I don't know. Like, again, I appreciate what this game has done. Like, it brings in a lot of new elements that are basically mainstream for the series now, and it is a really well-designed game, level design-wise and all that. And while there are some difficulty spikes, it's still a really well-crafted game, I'd say. Like, I don't know, maybe the jump could be a little less floaty, but other than that was a fail. Other than that, though, there isn't much wrong with this game, to be honest. Like, there's minor nitpicks, I guess, but it's nothing too, like, unbearable or whatever. So, yeah, I can understand why people love this game. I just don't think it's, like, the holy grail of gaming, or the holy grail of 2D, platformers or whatever. Because while it's great, I don't think it's, like, the best thing ever. Like, I'd play Mario World and all the 3D games, like, before this one. But that's just me. Okay, maybe not 3D Land. Maybe not 3D Land, but definitely the other 1, 2, 4 games, maybe? No, it'd be 5, because 3D World, yeah. Alright, well anyways, this is a Toad House. This is one thing that, well, one thing Mario 3 introduced that's basically a staple in the 2D games now. Basically, you go to several different Toad Houses, and all of them function differently. That one we just saw are item Toad Houses, where you pick one of the 3 treasure chests, and you'll get a random item from them. Sometimes it's like a really simple one, like a super mushroom. Other times it's a really rare item, like the Hammer Brothers suit, which you'd only get a couple of times in the game. There are some secrets where you can go to an area in a level you're not supposed to be at, and it will transport you to a what was it? Dang it! No. It will transport you to another Toad House or whatever, and you'll get like a whistle. I believe those are found in primarily the fortress stages, but we'll get to that. But yeah, they basically tell you, like, let you skip some worlds. It's basically your equivalent to a warp zone in this game. So if you want to like bypass worlds or whatever, then you can do that. I suppose. Ah man. Yeah. Wow. I suppose that can be the way to like get to where you were before if you turned off the game on the NES or something, because I don't think this game has a would save itself if you turned it off on the NES, that is. Because I know there's like when you get a game over, you start back from the beginning of a world, but that's about it really. Like I don't know. But yeah, auto-scrollers, you gotta love them, eh? Like, these are like the most annoying levels in the game for me. Like, I just, it's not too bad now, but later on, these levels get really painful to do. Like, they ask you to do some really precise stuff with, like, fire chomps, for example, going around the area. And like, you have to go on these like moving platforms while the screen's moving by itself, and it's just for the most part I just don't like these levels in gaming. Like, what for platformers, I should say. But yeah, that one's just the start of it. It gets a lot more annoying. Thankfully though, the stages aren't too long. Like, they're really, really short. But anyways, this is another Toad House, or I guess you could call it that. Basically, you have to match 3 different. Well, you can match 3 different items: a mushroom, flower, or a star. Mushroom I think is just 1 up. Flower is 2, and a star is 5. You basically have to match them. When you get like 1, you have to match it up perfectly, otherwise you don't get anything. So there we go, got that. Dang it. Yeah, that was... We got close, but oh well. But yeah, this is the first little fortress level, I guess you could say. And I guess I'll just point this out now. The worlds are much bigger in this game. In Mario 1 and Lost Levels, this would be the end of the world. In this game though, this is like the midway point, and later on you'll find like multiple fortresses in the same world. So yeah, it's much longer of a game. So that you won't be blazing through this game quite as much as the other games, and that was the main reason why this is a main LP as opposed to a weekend one, because it's a much longer game for starters, and you know, it takes a lot longer to go through all these worlds. There's still 8 worlds in the game though, so. But just the amount of levels there are is just much more than the other games. Anyways though, this guy's the most pathetic thing in existence. There you go. But yeah, that's Boom Boom. Basically, just jump on him. He puts up like a little shield barrier thingy after you do that. So what you want to do is jump on him, wait like a second, then jump again, and then repeat until he dies. He gets a tad more difficult later on, like he gets wings and stuff, I believe, but it's still not that difficult, to be honest. Alright, nice. Okay, this is another Toad house that basically appears. I don't know if there's like certain times it appears or you have to do certain things, but basically sometimes a card thing appears where basically you go to it and you have to do a matching game basically, and you can get things like lives, coins, I think power-ups as well and stuff like that, so it can be really helpful. I don't know how it appears, but once it does appear, go to it right away, because it can really help you. Though I think, I think this is true. Basically, every time you go to the matching game, it's always going to be the same as the last one until you beat it completely. So the one I just did, the next time we go to a matching game, it's going to have those same exact cards. But once I beat that, it's going to change. So, yeah. There's probably like a set amount of card games there, so if it's like, ooh, the 10 coin card is like on the bottom left. This is card like this is like the the card matchup game number 152 or something, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, you've probably been noticing these by now. Basically, these card things at the end of a level, are it's your goalpost in this game. Basically, you have mushroom, flower, and star cards that you can get, and basically, if you get three of the same card, you'll get, I believe, a 1-up if you're a mushroom, if it's a mushroom, 2-up for flower and star, and 5 for star. It's basically the same rules as the the match mini game where you have to match like the items. So yeah, you can easily build up lives in this game, but you do have to go out, like you have to go the right way about things. Like you have to get the right matchups. You have to get the same amount of cards. Like stars always aim for getting a star, and like because that's gonna be like the best way to get lives, because you'll get 5 instead of like 1 or 2. So you can rack up lives quite quickly in this game, but it's very easy to screw up the mini games. So you can still get a 1-up if you if you just get 3 cards. But it's just gonna be a 1-up. Actually no, I think the mushroom is a 2-up and the flower is 3. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. But yeah, you still get a 1-up, so it's something. But yeah, it's a good thing that the levels aren't too long, because there's no checkpoints in a level, so if you die, you're gonna have to start that entire level again. So yeah, I'd say it's a good thing that the stages are relatively short. Alright, Hammer Brother, you die. I feel like they're a lot slower. Like, yeah. Yeah, this game is a little bit floaty, but it's not too bad, but it is still noticeable from like transitioning from the first game, or even Mario 2 USA or Doki Doki Panic. Anyways though, this is what you'll be seeing for every end of world level. Instead of like a castle, you'll go to an airship level, and you have like things like cannonballs and bullet bills and stuff trying to get you. Later on, you'll get enemies that throw wrenches at you, I believe, but I don't think they make an appearance until World 3 maybe. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, basically you just go through, avoid all these cannonballs and such, and that's basically it. It gets pretty hectic later on. Like later on in the game, it kind of just becomes bullet hell, and it's just a little bit crazy to deal with. One thing I don't like though is that they're always gonna be auto-scroller levels. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Alright. There we go. I was actually kind of scared we were gonna die to that guy, but yeah, that's one of the Koopalings down. I can't tell who they are because of like the older graphics. Like, I don't know. I'm not familiar with their classic designs as much as I am with the modern ones. So. Oh, thank heavens. Oh, thank heavens! Oh no, I thought it was Toad talking. Never mind. And screw that. I don't want to do a Toad impression because that just kills my throat, man. Greetings. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase. If you turn away, they will give chase if you turn away. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you, Princess Toadstool. All right. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, I think the P-wing, or the P, whatever that is, it basically, I want to say that just gives you the super leaf, where instead of like being able to fly for a little bit, you'll fly almost infinitely. I want to say that's the case. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. Okay, these guys are kind of... Yeah, those guys are kind of irritating. I need to put an item on. Alright, there we go.